Hello there everyone, Shippy here. Hope everyone out there is doing well and taking back once again with some more Guilty Gear Strive ranked matches as I try to climb up the silver ranks with Jam here. Looks like our first opponent is going to be a Johnny player. He's actually going to let the intros rock here. But we're about a little over halfway into Silver 3, so we're on the kind of the cusp to Gold 1. So if we can string some wins together, we might be able to make it maybe in this video, depending on how many points we can get off a win bonus. But let's see what we can do against Johnny, because it's gonna be a lot easier said than done against him. All right, good blocking the low. All right, catch on the back step there. All right, that was their turn, but I think they went for a grab. All right, catch him on the whiff there, or not the whiff, but catch him with a punish there. I did not mean to do stacks. I don't mean to do that 90% of the time I do it. Like, I just keep accidentally getting to the down input. Alright, we'll take that. Damn it, didn't get my slide. I tried to grab. Alright, that was definitely winnable. We just made a lot of mistakes at the end that we didn't need to make. I think is that not +1? I mean, I might have been too far away to take advantage of it to begin with, but... Alright, we'll take that. Alright, that's our turn, but they get hit, so we'll take it. Alright, do manage to get the KO off the Roman cancel and tie things up at around a piece. Alright, catch him out of that. Yep, that's definitely their turn. I tried to do too much. One day I'll do that combo right. I'll take the grab there. Why didn't I do a stack? Alright. Managed to turn that around on Johnny there. And win the first game. I thought we were a little bit closer to gold than what I thought. I'm not very good at keeping track of that bar. Take that. Alright, take the combo here. Alright, I hit every possible turn there. I did not want the fucking stacks. I wanted to go low there. Alright, I don't know how I keep getting a down input off a core circle. I have no idea. Alright, maybe the smartest move, but we'll take it. Alright, we'll take that. Need to get a wall break there. Oh, a little bit too far. I tried to jump and block, unfortunately. Not blocked there. Holy shit, I thought I was well behind him, but I guess not. Alright. Well, we played really softly in that second game. Let's see if we can overcome our inadequacies here. He whiffed that first hit and I thought I'd have time to punish. I tried to do one quick stack to get the dragon kick back up. Very unfortunate trade there. Take that. That'll get us some decent damage. And we'll catch him with the fire kick there and collect the first round. Take the first round. I tried to do a quick stack, thought I would recover in time since he was full screen. I don't have enough time to recover. Oh, I dropped that bigger than shit. Alright, we had the buff. And we'll catch him with the overhead there. And managed to win the set over Johnny 2-1. A little bit sloppy, but we do manage to overcome that. Good game set opponent. Back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like we found our next opponent here. And we're going up against a Ramlethal player. We're going to have a range problem here, but... Alright, did manage to get the hit in there. I could have probably gotten some off that. I just did not do well enough. I like to double jump twice and then fall with the button. I did not get my 6p. Very unfortunate. I gotta watch. They have their reversal. All right. Did manage to clip him with the dragon kick there. Kind of our ejector seat to get out of the corner, more or less. Wow, that had a little bit more range than I thought. I thought we were well out of danger's way. Alright, let's cross up here. Alright, take that. All right, they definitely really like to do that double jump and then down into and then just fall into a button. I'll have to keep that in mind and see if they adjust and just not let them do that. All right, we'll take that. Unfortunately, we did not get our excuse me, I could not speak. I did get my 6p there. We didn't get our jump. All right. Well, the first round is going to go to Ram here. I think they jumped a little bit too far. Alright, take that. All right, managed to tie things up at around a piece and chip him out there. I go across up there. All right, we'll take that. We got our stacks anyway. Oh, I thought it was blocking there. God, that still clipped me from that far. I got to bounce there. I could have definitely made something off of it. Luckily, we do manage to catch him trying to jump out of the air there. All right, we get lucky enough and fortunate enough to beat Ramlethal there 2-0. Get a little bit closer to the gold. Good game side opponent. Back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like we found our next opponent here. Going up against a Slayer player. Let's try not to get hit by 10,000 fists. Alright, take that. That's the move I was talking about. See if it reaches. Alright, we are plus. They do press. Right, I thought I might be able to take advantage there. I mistimed that horribly. Alright, he's gonna play full screen here. And we'll just take a little easy punish as we hit the dragon charge. I don't know what that move's called, but I would just call it dragon kick or dragon something every time. Might go overhead here. Alright, we're gonna play full screen if he's gonna let me. I'm gonna get my stacks up. Alright, go overhead here. Alright, we managed to win the first game against Slayer here. I'm surprised I got that much defense. And the bar at the end, I didn't feel like I played that much. Alright, we'll take that. Go overhead. Yeah, I should have ended that with something. I tried to go low there. Alright, we go for the grab. I'm gonna go cross up here. He just opt to burst it. Take that. I mean, that's definitely his turn. Alright, take a grab there. Alright, we'll go cross up with the stack. Get the first game here. Or first round, I should say. Alright, take a grab. I should have stacked up there. Alright, I'm gonna get clipped there. Go ahead and burst it. Alright, get cross up. Ah, my kick whiffed. Alright, he's not been really blocking cross up very well. I tried to cancel that and just block. I should have 6-beat him. Alright. We unfortunately do trade there. I get some overhead, I guess. He does actually block it that time. I did not mean to do a stack in his face. I was trying to go for the low, somehow got a stack. Have we traded there? That's unfortunate. That's still his turn. Okay, I did not know that. And I tried to cancel to be able to block. Unfortunately, we're not going to be given that opportunity. All right. Well, unfortunately, the second game's going to go to Slayer. Let's see if we can clean this up here. Play a little bit better to win. Freaking overhead. I did not. I get 1 stack, so I don't know. How do I keep getting a bound down input of a forward circle forward? I don't understand it. God damn it. Alright, unfortunately we get caught there. That reaches way further than it has any business to. And a little overhead. We're not gonna get a jab. Alright, that's our turn. Far away for that to connect. That still hit me. That's very unfortunate. We're probably dead. Alright, very, very unfortunate there. Unfortunately, a few input errors cost us some wins we probably should have got. But them the breaks got to play a whole lot better. But a good game to the Slayer player and everyone else that I played today. Made this far into the video. I do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.